Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I instantly feel like I have lipstick on my teeth. It's such a struggle to wear lipstick. I went for major vampy fall vibes today and I'm going to see Hustlers later, so I wore my JLo hoops. But I am excited because as the title says, this is going to be my fall polish picks, which if you've been around here since the beginning pretty much, maybe like 3 years ago, I used to do seasonal polish picks. You know, I get a lot of questions and comments about how I don't really do a whole lot of nail polish videos anymore as far as like hauls. Mainly because OPI stopped sending me the full collections and I kind of feel weird hauling like 4 nail polishes. But also I haven't lost my passion for nail polish, but I'm just not as into doing, you know, like full dedicated nail polish reviews anymore. I still love nail polish, I still get my nails done all the time, but I am more into sharing it on Instagram. I still post my nail posts on Instagram, and you'll see plenty of them in this video as I show you what the colors look like on my nails. I'll insert snippets. And I just like to share my favorite nail polishes of the month in my monthly favorites. So I don't know, the nail polish content was I just kind of got over it a little bit, but I am happy to do nail polish picks for each season because I feel like, I don't know, to me that still sounds fun. You know, I want to make the videos that you guys want to see, and I appreciate that a lot of you are here because of nail polish, and you know, I know that. But I also I don't want to make videos I don't want to make, because then when I'm editing them, I can tell that I didn't want to make that, if that makes any sense at all. So a quick little disclaimer here at the beginning of my fall polish picks, but I have 20 polishes here today that I'm going to share with you that are either new this year to me or just some of my favorites to pull from my nail polish racks in the fall. And I did double check that all of these are still available either on like Ulta, somewhere I can link down below, Amazon. I did double check before I mentioned them because OPI is kind of fickle about what they keep in their collection, what they get rid of, and I didn't want to mention anything that you couldn't get your hands on. So everything, I mean, unless something goes out of stock within the few moments between filming this and putting it up, but everything should be available to you, and I will link everything down below. And as I said, I will be inserting Instagram clips of what they look like, as well as swatches. I have swatch sticks, so you'll see close-ups of these. And yeah, my chin is itchy. So okay, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. Now, I really pride myself in this selection because I truly feel like I have something for everyone, no matter what your nail polish tastes are. I tend to be like, I like everything, so that's why I own all of this. But I know that not everybody is like that, and they have their specific areas of what they like, what they think looks good on their skin. I'm proud of the array that I have selected. We're gonna start from lights. Well, I kind of have them in a weird order, but whatever. But my first one is not just a fall favorite, it's an all-year favorite, but it is really nice in the fall. This is the OPI My Vampire is Buff. And you will have to excuse me, I am a little bit rusty on my nail polish knowledge. I don't remember what collection this is from, but I do know that it is a staple. They still have it in stock because it's the best. It's kind of a nude, but it's more of like a creamy beige nude. It's so pretty on. This is one of my go-to pedicure colors. I don't like dark polishes on my toes, so all throughout the year I'm reaching for kind of like lighter nudes, neutrals, pinks, beiges. And my two favorite beiges are It's in the Cloud, which was from the pastel collection like a few years ago, and My Vampire is Buff. And this one is just a little bit more fall because it does have that like kind of yellowy beige kind of tint to it. But I love this polish because I think it is flattering on every single skin tone. I am as pale as can be, and I love this on my nails. It would be beautiful on tan skin, on olive skin, on deep skin. It is just going to like be very flattering no matter what color or skin tone you have. So I love this polish. I've talked about it for years. Next two are some rosy tones. Now, Olive and June, I've talked about one of their polishes before in a favorites video. Olive and June is a kind of boutique manicure pedicure nail salon place in LA. I think there's 5 or 6 locations. It's really fun. It is a little bit more expensive, but it will be the best and like most fun manicure you ever get. They do great nail art. I've done some evil eyes and some stars with them, but I've also just gotten like regular manicures with them, and I always love it. And I didn't know they had their own nail polish, but they started sending me their nail polish PR kits. So they sent me their summer collection, which I actually do have one of their summer polishes in my fall lineup, which is weird, but you'll see it in a second. But so they just sent me their fall collection, and I have a couple from it in here. This is probably my favorite one. This is called HZ, and it's just this beautiful kind of dusty rose pink. Pulls a little bit more neutral or nude than the other like rosy lavender pink I have. But I think that if you are not into the deep dark fall polishes, this is still very appropriate for fall because it's like muted. That's kind of how I get away with things in the fall, is that it's a muted color, because I don't know, it just seems like when it's muted there's like a touch of gray in it or something, and this I just think is so beautiful and I can't wait to try it. And the cool thing about Olive and June polish is that they are 7 free, which means they are non-toxic, which is super cool. I've heard a lot of things about how these are really super chip resistant. I haven't experienced that yet, so I will keep you updated, but I just think this is beautiful and I think it'll be gorgeous in the fall. And then along the same lines, I have a lot of polishes from the new OPI Scotland collection, which I have one on now, which we'll get to that in a minute, but I've tried 2 of them so far, and so far we are 2 for 2. They are great, fun colors. I only got like, I think less than half the collection, so you'll have to check out the entire thing. A lot of it was just kind of repeat colors or shimmery colors, and you will see that I'm not really into shimmers, even though I'm wearing a shimmer right now, but whatever. This one is called You've Got That Glass Glow. This is a beautiful kind of muted dusty rose lavender. Like, this is gorgeous, and I keep seeing this all over Instagram and I am so excited to try it. I'm gonna get this done next because I definitely want to put this on my toes. This is a perfect pedicure color for me. So I'm due for a pedicure, so next time I go get my nails done I will get this on both, and I can't wait. So stay tuned on my Instagram to see pictures of what it looks like, but I just think it's gorgeous, so I definitely wanted to put it in this lineup. I think there's another like lighter pink color in the Scotland collection, but I liked this one way better and I bought this one. I love this polish and I love this formula. This is the Essie Gel Couture polish. It's the one with the twisty bottles. This one is called Style in Excess. Speaking of Olive and June, when I got my very first manicure there, they had this on their racks, and I had this like on my wish list for a while. Like, every time I was at Target I was looking at it because I had seen swatches of it online, and then they had it there in Olive and June, and I decided, okay, I'm gonna get this done on my nails, and I loved it so much that I purchased one for myself. I love not only this polish, I love this formula. I'm kind of thinking of doing a frequently asked questions about my nails video because I get a lot of the same questions and I would love to have just like a video to refer to. So if you can think of any questions that are frequently asked about my nails, I mean, that sounds weird. If you have any questions about my nails, leave it down below because I think I am going to compile that video together. But one of the most frequently asked questions is like, please show us your nail routine. My nail routine is getting my ass in the car and going to get them done. I know it's kind of like an oxymoron, but I hate doing my own nails, but from time to time I will do it if I'm not in the mood to drive to my salon because it's a little far from where I live, or if I just don't have the time but I need a fresh manicure if I'm filming or just anything. I will do them myself, and my preference for an at-home manicure are the Essie Gel Couture polishes. I find the brush so easy to use. It has this like rounded tip. I don't know if you can tell, but it just makes it so easy. And you guys know I definitely prefer the Essie Gel Couture top coat. I use it all the time on my own nails. I bring it with me to the salon because it just makes it so shiny and very chip resistant. And of course it works best on the actual Gel Couture polishes, but I use it on any polish because it still works pretty great. So not only do I love this formula, I love this color. Again, it's like that muted lavender gray purple, and it is gorgeous. When I got it done, well, I've worn this on my nails a few times since, but when I'm picturing it, I got the Evil Eyes from Olive and June, and it was so cute, and I just think this is, again, if you're not in the mood for darker polishes for fall, this is right up your alley. Speaking of kind of muted colors, I have a taupe shade. I personally am not like a huge fan of taupe in this stage in my life, and I don't know why. It's not that I have a problem with them or I think it looks bad or anything, it just is never what I gravitate towards on my nail polish shelf. But that being said, there are a few in the Olive and June shade, and I thought this one was so beautiful. It's called AW, and I liked this one because it pulls a little bit like lavender gray. You guys know I love purple, it's my favorite color, so I'm definitely excited to try this one out, and I think even though it is a little bit darker, this will be a good toenail polish color as well, so I'll probably try that later on in the fall. And then another Olive and June shade. This is the one that is from their summer collection. This is called CNH. Their names are weird because they're like initials of like strong businesswomen, which I think is really cool. They always collaborate with women on the names. But like I said, this one is called CNH, and it is just a beautiful kind of like bright navy. Like it's kind of hard to explain, but it is so beautiful. It's a little bit of that like muted color. It kind of reminds me of one of my favorite polishes ever, Less is Norse, but like a brighter option of it. And I just thought it would be cool for like a transition shade. I take nail polish way too seriously, and I like to like transition from summer to fall and be dramatic. And I think this would be a great transition shade, so yeah. And then speaking of less is Norse, that is what I have now. This was from the Iceland collection, I'm pretty sure. I think this is like my new all-time favorite nail polish. I absolutely love this. It holds a special place in my heart because it's what I was wearing when I got engaged. I got this on my nails right before Bradley proposed to me, and so like all those photos and just like staring at my ring for the first week, having this on my nails has a special place in my heart. But honestly, regardless of that, I love this polish. It is such a unique kind of like blue jean navy gray color that is just so flattering on anybody, and I would wear this any time of the year. Like I said, it's my new favorite nail polish. And then something a little similar to that, it was from the same collection. It's kind of the same, just like a little less blue purple and more gray. And from the same collection, like I said, that Iceland collection. This is Susie and the Arctic Fox. I love this one. I have a ton of nail polishes, so you know I really like a polish when I repeatedly grab for it, and I've worn this one like 3 times, which like doesn't seem like that exciting, but like if you've seen my nail polish walls, you know what I'm talking about. I have a lot to choose from. This is kind of like the exact color of my lips. That's so fun. Which, by the way, this is the NYX Liquid Suede in Brooklyn Thorn. It's like my favorite fall lip color. I'll link it down below. But yeah, since I love less is Norse so much, I love having just kind of like a darker, deeper option, and this is just the best. So I love these both so much. If you kind of want to dabble in a dark color, but you don't want to go like fully dark, I think this shade is really fun. This was from the Nutcracker collection from OPI Last Christmas, which I think was the worst movie I've ever seen in my life, but it was a great nail polish collection. This one is called March in Uniform, and it is just like a very vibrant navy. It looks like a darkish blue, but it's gonna pop on your nails, and especially this is going to look really dark in the bottle, but it pops on your nails. It is so pretty. I used it last year and I totally loved it, so I thought that'd be fun for fall and for winter as well, but fall is now. So okay, now I'm going to share with you the rest of the Scotland collection that I picked up. This is kind of similar to, I mean, it's really similar to Less is Norse, which is why I was excited about it, but this one has more purple, which I'm really excited about. This one is called Nice Set of Pipes, and it is just a beautiful kind of like indigo muted shade, and I cannot wait to try it. I was most excited to try this, so I don't know why. Like, I've done 2 of the polishes and I haven't tried this one yet, but it's going to be so exciting when I do, so stay tuned to Instagram to see what it looks like. Hopefully it won't disappoint. It is beautiful and I cannot wait to slap it on my nails. Then we have what I'm wearing on my nails right now, which I almost didn't buy this because I didn't like the way it looked in swatches online, and now after trying to photograph it myself for my Instagram, I understand that it does not photograph properly, which is too bad, but I mean, it's okay. In person, it is gorgeous. This is called Nessie Plays Hide and Seek. It is a beautiful dark navy shade, but with gold, blue, and green shimmer throughout it, which I'm fickle about shimmers. I don't like them to be metallic. It has to be like pretty predominantly like, oh, that's glitter for me to enjoy it. I'll try to get a better close-up too, but it just kind of like shimmers a teal, beautiful color, and I am obsessed with it. I am so excited I bought it. Like I said, I wasn't going to, but then once I got in store and I saw it in the bottle, I was like, oh, I have to have that. I have to at least try it. I can always sell it later if I don't like it, but I love it. It's not going anywhere. It's going straight up on my shelf. Then there's a few more darker, exciting shades. This one is called Things I've Seen in Auber Green. This is so cool because it's kind of like a gray, but it pulls green. And they've done certain colors like this before, but they're much more green. This one I'm really excited about because it's going to be like an army green that's so gray that it's almost not green, but it's still green. So that doesn't make sense. I cannot wait to try this, but I think if you are like into green polishes or you want to be into green polishes, this is going to be the kind of green that is flattering, kind of like an olive gray green, army green, that is not going to make, because I love green nail polishes, but like a lot of the times it makes me look ill. Like, it just does not look good on my hands. That's the one color that I'm usually like, kind of weird about greens and yellows. But this looks beautiful and I cannot wait to try it. This one was the first one I tried from this collection. This is called Rub-a-Pub Pub. And as you'll notice, a lot of these are kind of like blue, gray, because that's just what I'm into this year, I guess. And I guess it's in trend because they released a lot of them as well. I just think they're so flattering, and I do have, of course, some like darker burgundy purples as well. But I don't know, right now I'm just feeling like the gray and blues. So this, like I said, is called Rub-a-Pub Pub. It was gorgeous on my nails. I was obsessed. It reminds me of Susie Skis in the Pyrenees, but a little bit deeper and like maybe a little bit better. I need to swatch them side by side to like truly decide. Side by side to truly decide. That was hard to say. But it was just a perfect like deep, dark, rich, beautiful shade on my nails. I was obsessed, so definitely had to mention it here. And then I think the last one I picked up from that Scotland collection is called Good Girls Gone Plaid, which, speaking of the deep, dark, vampy, like maroon purples, this is just, I cannot wait. Like I always say that I have a boner for nail polish, and the whole Scotland collection kind of like reawakened my nail polish boner. And just when I look at this reminds me of why I got into nail polish in the first place. Like when I first got into it, it was like Siberian Nights and Russian Navy, and the red one that's called something about vodka. Like those were like my favorites. And so just looking at this just brings it back, and I cannot wait to slap this on my nails. So of course I had to share that. People are being noisy outside, but I'm gonna press on. Now I do have an orange. I am much more like wild with my oranges. I know it's not for everyone, and I know that like most people would probably go for orange more in the summer, but it's Halloween and it's October and it's pumpkins, and I need to have orange on my nails. Every October 1st, I do my October 1st nails, which is Essie Rorange with OPI Orange You Fantastic on top, which neither of those are available anymore, so I didn't put them in this video, but you've seen that in the past on my Instagram. You'll see it again this year. It's my fave. They're just really sparkly orange nails that get me excited for Halloween each year. But I did want to share kind of a more wearable orange if you're kind of afraid of oranges. This is OPI It's a Piazza Cake. This is from the Venice collection, another incredible fall collection. That one has a lot more light colors. Gelato on My Mind, Purple Palazzo Pants, like that one was a really good collection, but that's a whole nother video. I will link my video for that collection up in the corner if you want to watch it. But this is in there, and it's kind of just like the perfect like Thanksgiving orangey color. If you can like tell, it's much more of like a deep kind of red orange. It's not just so bright. And I think it's very wearable no matter what skin tone you have. I think it's gonna look really, really good. And like I said, I have some wild like mac and cheese color oranges and like bright neon oranges, but I think across the board, if you're wanting to dabble in orange, this would be beautiful, and it's a great polish. I love this so much. I usually wear it every fall. I have one more Olive and June shade. This is called SC. This is a beautiful, deep, dark, vampy red. I don't really have any true reds in my lineup because I usually save reds for Christmas time, or sometimes in the summer, like my nice Essie watermelon red that I love. I don't know, I haven't been as drawn to red nail polish unless it's the holidays lately, but if I am gonna wear like a bright red, like my favorite is the Coca-Cola red or Big Apple red. Meet My Decorator, I think it's called, from the Breakfast at Tiffany's collection. I mean, OPI has 1,000 great reds. OPI red, like that's the iconic one. But anyway, for the fall, I like to wear more of like maroon, deep red shades, and I just thought this one was really pretty, so I thought I'd throw it in. There was more of a bit like true red in this Olive and June collection. Did I say this one is called SC? So I'm excited to try this. Again, like I don't know much about it, I haven't tried it, but I just thought it was really pretty and like vampy, vampire, maroon red. So yeah. I have a couple more like deep, dark taupes. I love this one. My mom got me into this one. She used to wear it a lot. It's called Smokin' Hot. It is kind of like a dark gray, but it pulls like taupey purple. It is gorgeous. It's one of my favorite Essies, especially like dark Essies. I love this one. I know the shade Wicked is super popular as well, but this one's like a little bit lighter if you want more of like a gray purple, and it is just so beautiful. So, and then almost a dupe for it is OPI Chronological Order. I don't remember which one this is from. It was like within the last like 3 years, I think, from their fall collection, but it's kind of more of like a brown taupe. Pulls a little bit of that purple, but it's more of just kind of like a dark gray brown, and I think it's really, really pretty. I've reached for this a few times. If you're more into the brown side of things, which I was gonna get really weird with some really weird browns in this video, but a lot of them weren't available anymore, so this is the brown you're getting, but it is a beautiful brown. Then kind of along the same lines with like a little more purple splashed in, this is it's Top Secret. This is from the Washington DC collection, I think, but it is beautiful. It's kind of similar, kind of, not at all, but like it's got that deep dark purple element mixed in with like the chocolate gray brown. So it is like a lot of colors in one, like gray, black, brown, purple. It's amazing, and I loved it, and so I'm excited to wear it again. It is absolutely gorgeous. And then last but not least, I had to include OPI Black Onyx. This is a fresh bottle. Well, actually, I mean, it's not that fresh. I got it a year ago because I wore this on my wedding day. I wore black nail polish on my wedding day, which I feel like, at least in my personal life, a lot of people were like, squeeze. Well, because that was the hot question. Everybody in my life knows that I'm super into nail polish, and they're all like, what nail polish are you gonna wear? And when I said black, like I could kind of tell their faces like, okay. But I loved it. Black is my like favorite nail polish. I personally like would love to have dark nails all the time. I do love other polishes, but like black is my favorite. I wore it to my prom and I wore it on my wedding day, which I think a lot of people thought like that won't fit. My camera just started and I feel like things now look different, but I had to switch the battery. But anyway, I think I was talking about my black polish. I know people questioned my choice. A lot of people would say it to my face, and I wanted to be like, why do you think I care what you think? I was polite and didn't say that. But in the end, I was so happy with my choice. Looking back, it just like went so well with my dress was very sparkly, but it was silver sparkles on like ivory, and I just think the black tied in really well together, especially with my bouquet as well, and just like the overall like kind of Halloween fall vibe of my wedding. And there's just nothing better to me than like shiny, perfectly manicured black nails. Like, it's my favorite. So I wore it on my wedding day, and I also wear this every year on my birthday because it's my favorite. And now it's kind of like a superstitious thing that I have to wear black on my birthday. I know. I'm really, really weird. I am superstitious. I can't even deny it. I think it's because I grew up loving Sleepy Hollow, and Ichabod is very superstitious. But yeah, so I definitely had to throw this in here. As you can tell, I kind of have a lot of themed nails throughout October. I start with my October 1st nails, which is the glittery orange. I do black for my birthday, and then for Halloween itself, I like to do my candy corn nails, which I just love. But I filmed for 30 minutes, so I hope I can shave this down a little bit so you're not sitting here forever. But thank you guys so much for watching, and honestly, truly, please let me know if you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up or a comment. You know, if it doesn't really get a good amount of views, I probably won't do another one, but if this is something you guys want to see, I would be more than happy to do like a winter polish pics. So just let a bitch know. And if you haven't done so already from watching this video, follow me on Instagram if you want to see some of the polishes that I talked about that I haven't yet tried. I always post the photos and what I thought about it and the formula over there. And then I also check back in about polishes in my monthly beauty favorites videos right here on my channel. So subscribe if you haven't already. I'll have some videos down here you can watch. And if you want to watch more nail polish videos, I'll have like my playlist right here that just has every nail polish video I've ever done. So okay, that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're having a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.